What's happening, team? How are we all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, episode number 6 of this prep series. Again, a bit of a different video. Just like my last video, we're going to do a raw training day. Quite a lot of people enjoy those videos and I got a lot of good feedback on it. However, we have a special guest. My missus, who's behind the camera, is actually going to train with me today. We have never had a full session together, right? We've been going out for a long time and she's never been to we've been at the gym together and she just went and done her own thing. She is a professional dancer. We're going to put her through the hardest session of the week. This is Larry leg day, alright? We've got Cybex hack squats, which is fucking ruthless, leg press, adductor, leg extension, everything. This is my quad focus leg day. It's the hardest one of the week. But anyway, we're going to crack on, full leg session, both of us are going to be here. I'll talk you through bits, but I'm just going to keep it like less talk, more action. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, man. So first up, we have old calves, man. Obviously, as I said in the last video as well, starting with my weakness. My weakness is my calves. I train calves a lot and my calves are fucking horrendous. So I would pay stupid money to get some good calves. So we're going to kick off some calves. Seated calf race is going to be fantastic. So, yep, fucking crack on, man. That's it, pause at the top, contract hard at the top, come up, squeeze. Come on. Control, two more, up, and one, all the way, but don't just let it go. Don't just let it go, fucking hell. So second exercise we have is adductors. Literally my calves are fucking shaking already, man. But one thing with adductors, man, is like so many people, when I used to train with Connor especially, like he would literally just come in, fucking go heavy and be able to do it. Like I literally cannot do it, and that's what Alex was just saying there. She was just talking about like how it feels so dodgy. So one thing I would definitely advise doing, especially because it's earlier on in the session, but with this exercise, no matter when I do it, I have to warm up. So I literally have to do like fucking 20 kilo, then work myself all the way through the stack. And in regards to the cues for this, like, just take your fucking time, right? It's so sketchy. Like, so when I'm going out, keep the tension on your adductors, breathe, brace, pause, alright? Then come back in, and then pause when you're in the contraction as well, right? Just like I spoke about in the last video, that's where your muscle is fully short, so more contracted, so it makes sense to spend more time there. So again, I'm pausing here, going in, squeezing here, alright? The reason for pausing in the stretch, alright? Now when I'm saying stretching, I'm not like totally relaxed, I still have tension on my adductors. The reason for that is so you can give yourself a second to think, cool, engage my adductors, and then come back in, alright? You see so many people going and then like snapping it back in and changing direction so fast. That's where you're going to get hurt, alright? That's where you're most vulnerable. So take your time, pause, and then come back in. But we're going to work this up to the stack. I'm actually going to have to buy a gym pin soon and start pinning this with extra weight. But big set for this, man. Fucking hell. Right, focus. Six. Let's go 4. Come on. In. Squeeze. Use your hands. Good effort. Bastard. Oh my god. 10-ish again, man. That last bit, man. I don't know if I'm shouting. That last bit, just use your hands and just spot yourself. Exact same as last week, but it felt good. No pain. Good set, man. So, calves done, adductors done, now we have leg extension. I always think it's fantastic and I prefer it a lot, doing like your accessory work at the start of a session before your big movements. I've spoken about a few times, like your ability to get your muscle fully contracted is going to be great at the start of a session. So if I had to go do hack squats and then come and do leg extension after it, it's going to be so difficult. We've got top and back off set. Not sure what we're going to do with Alex. We'll see if she can do like 3 sets, 8 to 10. This is hard, man. This is a hard movement, but a good movement. Feels good, man. 5, think of your quads, keep it in your quads, keep the breathing. 6, good, let's go 4 more. Remember the breathing. 7, good. Let's squeeze the quads at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8. I actually need to strap myself in, just to like, just make sure my hips don't lift up. And as I said before, my grip is like a 5-year-old little girl. Anyway, that is the quote-unquote easy stuff done. Calves, adductors, leg extensions. Now we have hat squats, Cybex hat squats, man. That's the thing as well, like, see these like calves, leg extensions, hammy curls, adductors. Yes, you're obviously priming yourself for these bigger movements, but don't fucking treat it like a warm-up. If you treat those sets like a warm-up, it's going to show in your physique, man. Like, pour every single thing you have into every single set you do, and I promise you, you'll grow, man. Anyway, hat squats next, man. So, hat squats next. Yes, we reverse band it, alright? We reverse band it. It's not fucking cheating, alright? That's not saying that you have to reverse band it, alright? Like, people just jump on the bandwagon, see people doing things and go, I'm just going to do it, alright? If you can jump on a hat squat or whatever without banding it and it feels good for you, fantastic, stick with it, alright? But for me, as I mentioned previously, I hurt my back August 2020 really fucking badly. So what happens to me is basically, the simplest way of putting it, the machine is its heaviest at the bottom. You are your weakest at the bottom, alright? So all the bands do is help the machine become lighter where you're weaker, alright? So when I'm going down, when it's going to get harder and harder, the bands are going to take some pressure off it to help me in that bottom half of the movement, alright? For me personally, it takes all the pressure off my spine where I fucking hurt my back, and it lets me keep tension in my quads. So why the fuck would I not do it, alright? Again, very, very person dependent. For me, it works, so I'm going to stick with it, man. Feels good, man. Feels good. That's one thing, like, I'll admit it, man. Like, I am not the strongest at anything, to be fair, especially hat squats. I actually done a post about this on Instagram last week. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Like, I watch obviously my coach, I watch AJ, well, AJ is my coach, but I watch these kind of people, and I'm always like, fuck, man. Like, I think you think you're doing good, and then when you compare yourself to somebody else, you get so thrown off. But just compare yourself to where you were previously. Like before, like back in the day, if I even tried to move 4 plates, like, my fucking pins would snap me, do you know what I mean? So it's like, just beat yourself, man, become a better version of yourself. I'll be honest, man, this movement scares the shit out of me, but it's part of it, man. But I'm going to show you what I do pre hat squat set. I'll tell you about that in a second, man. Come on, control, slow as you can, slow, 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 drive, 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 easy, come on, you know you've got more, get in your fucking head, yep, go again, come on, this is the last set, come on, everything you have, drive, good, don't bounce at the bottom, do not bounce at the bottom, you've got 1, don't lose composure, keep good form, now, good set, in you go. That was better. So, that's probably the most important part of your day. Like, pre-workout is very, very important, but pre-set routine is massive, especially on a movement like a fucking hat squat, right? Like, I know what's coming up, I know how hard this is going to be, and like I said before, like, don't compare yourself to others, alright? Just promise yourself to put every single fucking ounce of energy into this set. Something that I do, I'm not talking about it too much. If you watched episode 1, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've not watched it, please go back and watch episode 1. But I look at this photo. at this photo for like, maybe like a couple of minutes before the set. I listened to, this sounds horrendous, but my mum's funeral song. It just gets me in the zone, man. And people will say, right Ben, that's a bit much, but that gets me to where I need to be. So I'm going to take 5 minutes, put that on, have a look at the photo, and then of course, we're going to put some Anger Fist on and literally just go to fucking town with this, man. But I'm nervous, excited. Let's go, man. Fucking more! Fuck, man! Oh, I'm stuck. Had it almost 10, mate. Come on. Mate, I'm telling you. Like, if you can overcome your fucking mind, man, the shit that goes through my head during that set, mate, is deep, but it fucking works, man. If I had a spot, man, if I had a spot, would have got 10 there. Oh, shit. Happy. Very happy, man. Catch my breath, let Alex go, then back off, man. 4 for 9. Come on. So hard, man. It's so hard, like, to breathe. It's so easy to think, right, that'll do, man. 14, man. Take 3 reps up. Felt good, man. Quads are fucking smoked. Now, 1 set on leg press, man. Shoot me, bruh. A pivot leg press, which, again, like Son, what I talk about is like range of motion with a leg press. People will probably see like my leg press and go, oh, you could get deeper, mate. But what you don't want to do here, and I don't want to come too far down that my hips start to round, you want to try and keep your tension in the quads, alright? So again, like the hack squat I'm talking about, feet, like, it doesn't matter how wide you go, alright, but toes pointing slightly out, have your feet as low on the foot pad as possible, so that when you come down, you're getting as much knee flexion as possible. So we're going to pause here, because if I come down any deeper, you can see my hips rounding, so we don't want that. Keep it in the quads. Breath, breath, breath. Brace hard. Pause. Drive up. I just felt like the reps were not that good, man. I feel like I could have been a bit deeper, especially that 12 rep, but it was really, I don't like this leg press, man. It just doesn't feel good. But we're working it, we move on. I'll stick with this weight until it's better. Like, that's one thing, like, even though I got 12, I watched back the video, but I didn't feel like I owned the set. So I'll stick with this next week, man, but fuck. Glutes next, man. You bastard, nearly fell there. You see that? I missed it, man. So, last exercise number, God knows what. Done, absolutely done. Feel sick, head sore, feel dizzy. But last thing, glutes. Lads, females, yous obviously love this. Yous are fucking glutes daft. Lads, if you're going to go on stage, you need to get strong at glutes. All right, your glutes will not be lean if you lack in muscle density. All right. So you've got hip thrust. I actually used to use the Arsenal strength, the actual glute drive machine, but it felt very, very off. The pad felt so far away from the back support, and I didn't feel much support. So I was going to use a Smith machine. I used this last week and got 5 for 10. It felt fantastic. So we're going to go with this. The only thing I want you to think about here, Alex was actually doing it in our warm-up sets, is she was like moving her spine, like flexing and extending her spine, right? You don't want to do that. Just like a Romanian deadlift, you want to try and stay locked in. So here, on the bench here, I'm holding the bar, my spine stays straight, all the way down, then glutes drive, right? I do not want to see this, because all it's going to do is put pressure on your rectors and your lower back, right? So core tight, go with this. I'll do maybe one, warm up at 3 plates, warm up at 4 plates, then might go 5 plates and a 5, but we'll see the last warm up feels, man. Big drive, good all the way. Let's get to 10. Go one more. Top set done, 5 aside increase, max reps, so fantastic. The 10th one was like still counting as a 10th rep. The last time I've done this session, it was my last exercise. I had done the back off, and I did not put in what reps I got for what weight. So I think I done 5 last week for 10, which I said to you. So I think I would have dropped it down to 4, and I think I might have got 15. So I'm going to go 4 plates and a 5, and hopefully aim for like a 12 plus. Fucking road, man. Oh my god, it's like cramp, sir. Oh, it's like cramp, man. Like glute fatigue is fucking nuts, man. That is a wrap. I'll finish the video outside, man. Catch you in a bit. So that is a wrap, another episode of the prep series done. Just a raw leg session again, of course, with the missus, Alex. It was good to train with her. Obviously she came to the gym last week with me and recorded my pull session. If you've not checked it out, then please do so. But that's definitely my favourite session of the week. It's one of those ones that's like a love-hate relationship. But good to train with her, obviously, to have her with me. She actually works in a gym now, so it was good to obviously just get her familiar with certain exercises. She wants to actually go to the gym more now as well. But as I said, she is a dancer. She has 2 dance classes tonight, so the goal was not to fuck her up, alright? And if you're a coach, if you are a PT, it doesn't make you a better PT if you're absolutely killing your clients, alright? Yes, you want to push them, but the most important thing is teach them correct form, and that's it, and then going from there. So Alex has took note of every single movement she done, what weight, how many reps, if she can do more, if she needs to stick with that, and then she'll progress from there. So it's simple as that. But we hit a lot of PRs today. I was happy with every single set apart from the leg press. Just kind of pissed me off a bit. It didn't feel like it was as good a set as what it could have been. But next week is going to be a fantastic episode. I have some big news. Actually became an athlete for a certain company as of yesterday, so I will announce that in my next video, along with fucking hell, I'm absolutely a physique update, alright? I have dropped a decent amount of weight. I'm definitely looking better. So as of next video, the next time you see me, I will be 20 weeks out. I'm currently 21 weeks out, so I'll be 20 weeks out, 5 weeks deep into prep, and basically stage ready, man, alright? Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please like, please subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and I will catch you next week. Cheers, team.